Direct from Las Vegas, it's the Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show.
Welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. We've got Cooking with Chef Michael and interviews with local and international artists, authors, and performers and celebrities, and much, much more. Hi, I'm here with Debbie Nuñez and Susan Sollauer, and we are going to talk about Planet PL-H2O. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Susan. How are you today?
Good, good. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show.
Thank
it's
you.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about what this is. I see that we have Cheers to Las Vegas here on this labeling, and on the back we have Win-Win Entertainment.
Yes.
So
yes.
what is that all about?
Well, we created Cheers to Las Vegas as a fundraising tool for all kinds of nonprofits and companies that are fundraising for special events or for particular causes. And in conjunction with creating it for a tool, we are giving back a part of the proceeds to Win-Win Entertainment for every bottle that we sell for the next 5 years.
So Win-Win organization is part of Jeff Savillico's nonprofit organization, right?
That's correct.
He developed that.
That's correct.
And so what you did is you teamed up with his organization to promote Las Vegas, to promote your water, and to also help other charities.
That's correct. That's correct. Being in the water business, a lot of other organizations and charities are always looking for water for their particular event. So we wanted to provide a product that was clean, healthy, and could generate revenue for their particular fund. So most of the time fundraisers involve the sale of foods and beverages.
That's true.
And so Cheers to Las Vegas is a great product to raise funds for your particular charity while also giving back to Win-Win, who gives back to other charities.
Well, now, Debbie, you've been involved, though, with water for a long time.
Yes, I have. I've been selling water now for about 8 years. We also, our company is a private label water company, so we put other companies' brand name on a bottle of water for marketing, primarily for marketing purposes.
Well, I noticed that you have two different sizes here. You have this little shorter size, which is kind of unique because it's kind of, it's different.
Yes.
I haven't seen a bottle shaped like this before. Have you?
It is.
Why is it this shape? I mean, it's actually got 12 fluid ounces instead of 8 fluid ounces.
Yep, it's a 12-ounce bottle, the perfect size. A lot of people say the 16-ounce size is just a little bit too much.
A little bit too much.
And so we've got the 12-ounce size, which is great for parties, for kids, for events, for most people that just want a little bit of water.
It's interesting because for our events that we've been doing lately, the WIMA events, which obviously Susan is one of the WIMA members, and she's the one that introduced us, and I'm so happy that you're involved with Susan. Thank you. And the thing of it is when we have this size bottle, it's great for when we're running and jogging, we're doing all of our exercise and stuff, and we're carrying around this size bottle. It's perfect. But when we have an event, I noticed that a lot of these bottles end up being left around the house, and people take about, they drink about half of it or a third of it, and they leave the bottle. And then, I'm not going to drink their water. I don't know whose water it is, and so you end up wasting all that water.
Yes.
So this is a much better size.
It is.
And it's 12 fluid ounces, and so it's very convenient, and it's very easy to hold, and it still fits in your car
in
very
your cup
easily.
holder, yeah.
Some of the bottles, I like other bottles of water that I won't say the name of because we're talking about Cheers right now. Cheers to Las Vegas, and promoting that. And I think it's great because, as you said, there are a lot of organizations that want to do something and want to put their label on it. So what is the process for doing that? Do they have to buy large quantities in order to put their own label on it?
Actually, they do not. They do not. As little as a pallet order. A pallet is about 75 cases, roughly.
And how many bottles are in a case?
24 bottles to a case. So for as small as a pallet order, you can have your name on a bottle.
I want it. So Susan, tell me how you got involved with Debbie.
A dear friend of both of ours. I was doing a life change, in what I wanted to do, and introduced me to Debbie, and we hit it off. And I love water. I drink tons of water, and I think what she's done with the Cheers and the Win-Win Entertainment is something I want to get involved in. As you know, I love WIMA, and that's another part of the industry. So I'm out there, and I'm the hydration sales specialist for Debbie.
Well, you know, we were talking a little bit earlier, and of course we have our segment, which is called Fit and Fabulous Forever. And as I was telling these two ladies before we began, your skin looks absolutely marvelous. And as we know, we need to drink a lot of water, especially here in Las Vegas.
Absolutely.
So this is wonderful. Now, is there something else that we need to know about this, Debbie?
Well, I want to tell you that we have taken the time to source a premium water source, spring water from Palomar Mountain. So we have an excellent, pristine, natural spring water source, and we bottled it in a 100% recycled packaging. So that is actually made out of recycled plastic.
Recycled plastic. Wow. So this is when people return their bottles in all the time. And then where did you say the spring is located?
In San Diego County, Palomar Mountain.
Okay, so that's not too far from here.
Right, so it's locally bottled, locally sourced, and we want to get it out everywhere so that all of our 40 million visitors that come to Las Vegas can enjoy.
40 million visitors to Las Vegas every year. That's right, 40 million. Can you believe that?
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh, and we all need water. As a matter of fact, you know, a lot of those people that are coming to visit here, you know, and even California, I know, takes a lot of the water from Hoover Dam. And we've heard about that. But so now you're actually bringing water from California back.
That's right, that's right.
That's funny.
Well, Las Vegas doesn't have its own spring, natural spring.
It doesn't?
So, no. So
know
if
that.
you want to have natural spring water in Las Vegas, it's got to come from somewhere outside the state.
So how long does the bottling process actually take? If you give an order and you say, okay, and go from the beginning to the end. If I say, okay, Debbie, I want to put WIMA on the front of this, and I call you and I say, I want to put WIMA on the front of this bottle. What is the turnaround time? It's
about 4 weeks for label creation and printing of the label.
Okay, so you have to have your own label, your own logo.
Have your own logo, and then we can design it, or we can give you a template where you can create your own if you like.
Okay.
Either way, we have a great graphic design in-house, and we can create the label for you. And about 4 weeks to printing, and then another week for production and fulfillment, and it's in your hands in about 5 weeks.
Oh my gosh, well that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And not only are you getting to put your label on this bottle of water and then turn around and give it to your fans, or actually fans, you could do this as an artist, if you're a recording artist and you're doing a CD release party, you could do this. Businesses could do this. But if you also want to do your own bottle, can you do that? A different kind of bottle?
Absolutely. You
That
can
probably costs a little
actually
bit more, though.
even design your own shaped bottle if you want to take it to that next level.
Right.
Absolutely.
But if you don't want to and you want a quick turnaround, just 4 weeks, then all you have to do is get in touch with Debbie. How can we find you?
You can go to our website at planetplh2o.com. You can find our Cheers product through our distributor Trepco West here in Las Vegas, and that website is cheerstolasvegas.vegas.
Oh, cheers to Las Vegas.Vegas. You know, that's a new
Yes,
what
it
do they call
is.
that? Earl or no?
A new URL.
A new dot. Yeah, a new dot.
Yeah, yes it is, and
Yeah.
we got it. So cheers to LasVegas.Vegas, and of course you can tweet us on Vegas Comes Clean. Hashtag Vegas Comes Clean.
Oh, cool. Now, do you have some other people behind you too from the city, don't you?
Well, we are, you know, this is a brand new launch. So we're trying to get it everywhere, but we have...
But when you got together with Jeff, I know
Yeah.
that was a big deal.
That was huge.
Yeah,
That was huge.
Because I think Jeff started his organization, what, about 3 years ago?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
And so he's really been gaining momentum here in Las Vegas.
Absolutely.
And getting a lot of entertainers to team up with him to go out
Absolutely.
there. And so
Absolutely. We launched in November at the Headliners Bash at the Rio. It was amazing at the Penn and Teller Theater. So a lot of the stars came out, and we did a big toast to Cheers to Las Vegas for our initial launch party.
Oh, good.
And yes, UMC has already picked up a private label in the brand.
Great.
Which is one of the title sponsors for Win-Win Entertainment. Zappos is looking at adapting the brand, and we're just, picking them off and hoping to get the product everywhere and anywhere that will get behind the brand and behind our cause.
Good, and Susan's out there. She's presenting it to a lot of different companies and organizations around the town. And so thank you so much, and thank you, Susan, for bringing Debbie here today. It's good to have her.
You.
And thank you for coming and being part of our WIMA events also. I appreciate
Thank
that
you.
because, as you know, WIMA is all about empowering artists of all ages through education, mentoring, and scholarships. And I know Jeff Savilico is doing a lot of great work out there, and cheers to you, Jeff Savilico, and cheers to Vegas.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. So thank you so much for being on Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
WIMA. What does that mean, Sandy?
Women and Men in Music and Arts.
WIMA.
Empowering artists of all ages through education, mentoring, and scholarships.
What a great feeling to give these scholarships to these people that need it.
I know, and you can go to WIMAfoundation.org, become a member, or make a donation.
She's been thrilling audiences all around the world. Now you're going to be thrilled at the latest album from singer-songwriter Sandy Kastel. Get your copy now of Indiana Rain.
Indiana rain coming down in the middle of the night.
Hi, we're here with Chef Michael today. Chef Michael, what are you going to be preparing for us today?
I don't know.
Oh, don't be so cute.
Okay, let me tell you something. This meal is 20 minutes. So if you got a family of 4 or 5 people, I'm going to make some fantastic dishes. I'm making a chicken cutlet. I'm making a special salad and a garlic bread and a pasta marinara. So it's a combination. This whole meal, believe it or not, ran $38 for everything at Smith's. So the first thing we want to do, Sandy, this is a salad, okay? This is romaine lettuce. Now this is my aunt's recipe, okay? It's romaine lettuce and fresh onion. Now what you do is this. You get your Italian olive oil. Now, I use this many times in different things, not for frying, but for something like salads. And what you do is you put your oil like this. Watch what I'm doing, everybody. Don't be afraid.
That's a lot of oil.
Yeah, you always say that stuff, but guess what? Watch the balance. Okay? Now, the key is a little bit of salt here. Let me do the salt. Okay? And she's going to say it's a lot of salt, just for the hell of it.
That's a lot of salt.
That's a lot of salt. Put a little pepper in there, San.
Put a little pepper.
All right. A little bit more.
A lot of pepper.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
All right? And just a pinch of garlic.
And just a pinch of garlic. Or pinch or two.
That's good. And the key to this, everybody, is the fresh lemon juice. Now, inside here is the lemon juice. Just put that lemon juice in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my hands, all right? And then what you do is you get your hands like this.
You mush it up.
And you scooch it around there a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Now, I got to tell you something about this dish. It takes about, when this is done, the salad will be done. People say, what do you mean the salad will be done? Well, what the onion does, as you can see, the onion cures and adheres to the fresh lemon juice. Now remember, there's no vinegar in here. Absolutely no vinegar. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen out there, once you try this, you will not be able to stop eating it. And then what you do is, once you're done, as you can see, you give us a pretty assistant named Sandy Kastel. And please put that in the refrigerator, and we're going to come back for the next one. Okay? I'm going to do here is wash my hand.
Let's see, I have to make some room here in the
That's
kitchen.
right, make some room in here, and that's what we're going to do. Now, the next piece that we're going to do is we're going to do the chicken cutlets. Now, everybody, Smith's and a lot of other places, they have the fresh chicken cutlets. And what you do is you get your chicken cutlet. Now, what I've done prior to the show today is you see the liquid that's in there? Well, let me explain this to you and exactly what's in here. It's 4 eggs, milk, salt, pepper, parsley, garlic. You beat it up, and then what you do is you put your chicken inside there. You can actually leave this in the milk in the refrigerator overnight. It will not go bad. It will not turn the chicken bad either. And then what you do is you get your breadcrumb. I use the Italian breadcrumb. If you just want plain breadcrumb, you could also use that as well.
Okay.
And this is what I do. Watch what I do, everybody.
I'm watching, I'm
See how
watching.
nice? You go like this, and then you turn it, and you sprinkle it, and with your fingers, you pat it down like that, okay? And then you just lay it real nice and easy.
Do I get to try?
What's that? Well, wash your hand, and I'll make you do it.
Okay.
All right. I got a couple more in here. As you can see, everybody, see how easy this is?
I'm
Because
gonna
this
take my rings off first.
Yeah, that's quite all right. And this is flavored, which is really delicious. Okay?
I'm
okay,
ready.
Come on over here, this side here.
Oh.
Okay, all right, I'll
Okay,
get
I'll
out of
do on
here.
this side.
Whatever you want to do. Okay, go ahead, it's all you. Take it out from there.
Okay.
All right.
I'm right-handed. Okay.
Okay, right.
What? Swish it all around.
That's right. All right, you're not washing clothes. Just get that and put that over there, right? And give it your hand like this,
Okay.
right? And that's what you do. Not too,
Oh, okay. Like
right.
this is the monkey knuckle.
The monkey knuckle,
Right.
right? And you put that in there and put that in here like
Okay.
this.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, and you got another one there,
All right.
and that's great. And like I said, everybody, this dish here is for a family of 4 or 5 of your big eaters. You know what I mean? Like Alex Yanko, this guy could eat the whole thing by himself. But I want to say a special hello, because people watch us every day, and
That's
we get
right.
letters all the time from people. We appreciate you watching us, and it made us famous, and we really thank you for that. Shiny Mohawk, we love you, buddy.
That's
I know
right.
you're watching, pal. You never miss a show.
And don't
his
forget
love,
Karen Rice.
Oh, Karen
That's
Rice.
right.
We like you too.
That's
Thank you,
right.
and everybody else. And that's what we're going to do once a week. Give a shout out on television
Good
to all the
idea.
people that watch us, and we want to thank you very much. We were at Lou's at the Tuscany last night. What a wonderful time that we had. We had the whole gang there.
Oh, Lou DePhillips.
Lou DePhillips
Yes,
at-
over at Tuscany Grill.
We had a ball. Let me
in
tell you, it was great.
Henderson.
Henderson.
Yes.
So as you can see, Sandy's almost done here. All right, and once she gets done there, our next shot will be on the frying. Show you that in. So I want you to do is sit back, relax, lady. Don't touch that channel, because we'll be back in a flash.
Don't
right?
touch that dial.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here we go.
These chicken cutlets are the best.
And I got messy hands.
And I'm very excited. You know why?
Why?
Because it gives me a chance to go to Smith's on Sahara and Durango. They got the best of everything. Sandy, you know what they have over there?
What?
The best food, the best produce, the best meats. I love that place, and I can't wait to go.
I know, we love shopping at Smith's.
I'm going right now.
We are back with Chef Michael. Now, Chef Michael, what is our next step?
Well, one thing I want to point out to everybody, you know, many times, see these pans? I think your grandmother and your great-grandmother had these pans. Believe it or not.
My dad had those.
That's right. We still use them, and I still use them. And the only reason why, these are cast iron. And one thing about cast iron, it burns and cooks evenly. A lot of the Teflon, you get like hot spots. Sometimes the middle gets hot, the ends don't cook. These are the old-fashioned. The only thing you got to be careful about, you have to hold it with a rag, because this gets the same temperature. So I suggest, and I'm telling you, for you cook people that are out there, Teflon's great, but you can never go wrong with the old style, the old school. Sandy, how old are these pans?
25 million years old.
These are really old. They got to be at least 60 years old. I still got my grandmother's stuff. Anyway, here's the next step to do this. Now the oils, as you can see, the oil's getting nice and hot. And this is the oil that I use. And I want to tell you the reason why I use a light oil, Sandy, very important. Olive oil burns. You got to be careful, it starts to smoke. And it saturates the meat. So I always use the most lightest, inexpensive oil. The lighter the oil, the better.
I noticed that it says Kroger.
That's right. And where do I get this at? Smith's. $1.69. You can't get hurt. Okay, Sam, what I want you to do now is get the chicken cutlets and start frying them.
Okay.
Oh, this is great. That's it. Put that
There
right
we
in there.
go.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay? Oh, that's wonderful. Just take your time. That's the way to do it. One more in there. Oh, that looks good. Very good.
There we go.
That looks absolutely great. Now, as that thing is frying, everybody, as you can see, Stan, I'm going to ask you to make a little position move. Step back 1/2 of a foot. That's the way to do it. Now, the next step over here is this. Now, we're going to make the marinara sauce. All right, you raise your flame. All right, and this is garlic, and this is Bermuda onion. Now, the reason why did I use Bermuda onion is because the Bermuda onion's a little bit sweet. So it's garlic and Bermuda onion, you dice up real fine, and this is what we do. You go over to where the oil's at, and you put that in here like this. And you squish that around.
Now,
Boy,
now, Chef
yes.
Michael, a lot of times you use the garlic powder. Why are you using the garlic this time?
Well, this is for a marinara sauce. So when you're doing a marinara sauce, you know, marinara, I say marinara sauce. When
And
you do
I
that,
say marinara.
She says marinara. When you're doing that, it comes out really, really nice. And what you do over here, as you can see, I got that
stick
covered.
coming out.
No problem. You make a little turn here. See how nice that is? And you turn your chicken cutlet.
Oh, that looks great.
Does that look great? Now, what you don't want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is overcook the chicken, because what happens is, even though you take the chicken out, it's still cooking. So be very careful when you cook the chicken, you don't overcook it. Now, as you can see on that side here, okay, this is starting to boil, all right? And what I want you to do now, Sandy, we got a pound of linguine macaroni. Sandy, throw that pound of macaroni in.
Okay.
Oh, boy, does that look fantastic. Is that great?
Do you have a spoon?
Yes, I do. You can use this.
Okay.
All right. And
Your
you'll throw-
grandmother's spoon.
My grandmother's spoon, believe it or not. And we
Okay.
just got one more spice to go, one more thing to do here, and you're really going to be impressed. This is frying. Like I said, with these cast iron,
There you go.
it burns evenly. They have them in a lot of stores. You say, well, they stick. They don't stick if you season. I said that many times. When you season, that's what sticks. You season, you gotcha? You season when it's done. And like I said, another little flip here like this, and this is almost done. I can feel it. Okay, this is done. All right, this one here is done.
Now,
my!
now you said there's a way to tell. You can check like
I
if
can
the
feel it.
chicken-
Well, look at this one here. See, it's not that thick.
Right.
It's a little thin, and you put that over here, and naturally you shut your gas off. All right. Now on this here, as that macaroni is cooking, as you can see, I don't know if the camera can catch that, but we have right now. I got the lid on top of the garlic and top of the onion. Okay,
that
so what
smells good.
Right. So what happened? You know, I got to tell you something. Last week we had a WIMA event here. It was Saturday night.
That's right.
And we had a wonderful time. Sandy, why don't you say a few things about that? Why you get this thing over here? Go ahead. Oh yeah.
Well, you know, WIMA is Women and Men in Music and Arts, and it's about empowering artists of all ages through education, mentoring, and scholarships. Last Saturday night, we had a wonderful event, and of course, in honor of the St. Patrick's Day, we did the Luck of the Irish,
Oh, we
and
had a good time,
we had
yeah.
St. Patty's Day. And so Dianna Paschall made us all these little, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have some around here. We'll have to find some later
People
on.
took 'em.
But she made these wonderful little Irish leprechauns. She made the clovers, and she gave them out. We had little pins, we had magnets, and also we had a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and we had all kinds of raffle prizes that we gave out. And we also had Gigi Ullman was here,
Right.
and she brought some artwork that some of our guests bought, and that money is going to the WIMA Scholarship Fund, which is going to be helping the International Opera Performing Experience go to Italy this July.
Maybe they'll take me. Maybe they might take me with them. I won't come back. I'll just be a cook out there. Okay, as you can see.
Well, actually, I forgot to tell you, Mark mentioned that maybe we could get you to come over and make some meatballs over in Italy for
Oh,
us.
that's just great. That's just what I want to do. Okay, as you can see here, and like I said, if you have one of these, you can move your pasta around. And the pasta takes about 20 minutes to make. Now, the chicken cutlets are done.
Wow.
Okay, these chicken cutlets are done. Okay, now as you can see, the onion and the garlic is cooking and frying right now. Now, here comes the most important ingredients that's here. All right? Let me have the big can of tomatoes there, Sandy.
Okay.
Right. Now, I'm going to show you this can of tomatoes, everybody. They got this at Smith's. All right? This was $1.05. This is the tomatoes with the chunks in it. Okay? This is a marinara sauce. You don't want a heavy sauce. You don't want to go with gravy type, like when they have the tomato sauce. You don't want that. It's too heavy. You want something light. So watch this one that's come out. And when you pour it in, make sure you go very easy and pour it against the thing. So there's one can. I always use a can of stewed tomatoes. And the reason being because the stewed tomatoes have a beautiful, sweet taste to it. And then you throw the stewed tomatoes in. And then, believe it or not, I have, and that's all it spits. This is the fried roasted dice with the garlic in it. This is optional. You don't have to do it, but I do to give that three-combo combination. And naturally, you throw this in it like this. Now, here's the most important part. You get your spoon, and you stir it around like that. And this sauce takes precisely 20 minutes to make. Now, you might say, well, what kind of seasoning we put in? What have I said to everybody so long? Sandy, can I have some salt, please?
Salt, pepper, parsley, garlic.
Right, salt right over there.
Oh, here it is,
Salt,
over here.
pepper, parsley, garlic. So we got this, okay?
Salt,
We got a little salt over here, all right?
pepper.
We got some pepper here, everybody. Look at this.
Garlic?
Now I say a little bit of ground, not too much. You don't want it too garlicky.
Now what's this?
Now Sandy says, what's this? Well, ladies and gentlemen, for many people out there, this is called, did I close you out?
I'm just trying to fit in here.
Okay, no problem. This is called basil. It's called basil, sweet basil.
basil.
Right, this is the key. The sweet basil, basil. Not the sweet basil I put in pasta basil. That's different. This is the fresh. And what you do is you get it all like this and throw that in here like this and put that back, all right? And what we're going to do is get it here, turn it around. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this takes precisely no more than 20 minutes to make this pasta.
Wow.
And this meal's completed. So when you come back, you're going to see the finishing product. And I'm hungry. I can't wait to start.
Here, can I turn it?
Yeah, you can turn it.
All right.
We'll be back in a
Because I'm
flash.
not left-handed, I'm right-handed. I have to use my right hand.
Okay,
There we go.
remember. Yeah, you just
Oh,
keep-
this smells so good.
delicious. Look at that.
Look at that. Can you smell it at home? Oh my gosh, you can make this recipe at home. Just check out Chef Michael's recipes at his website, which is chefmichaelleonetti.com.
That's right. And fellas, for you guys that cook like me out there and you have a wife or girlfriend that don't cook, get them in the kitchen and teach them. If you don't, you'll be cooking like me from the end of time.
Or even if your girlfriend or wife does cook, you can still cook this for her.
Oh my God in heaven. Teach him, listen to me, teach him.
We'll be right back. Hi, I'm Sandy Kastel, and I love entertainment, but I also have a great passion for real estate. Do you need your home sold? Well, if anyone can sell your home, I can. Call 702-348-5707. That's 702-348-5707. I'm Sandy Kastel, putting the customer first. Here we are with another beautiful meal prepared by Chef Michael. I paired it with this nice Welch's Sparkling White Grape, which is a non-alcoholic drink, because not everybody has wine, you know, with their meals. So this is very light, and it's very nice with anything that you have. Now, Chef Michael, tell us again what we're having.
Well, this is pasta marinara, as you can see. We got the chicken cutlets. We have the beautiful salad. It's done. The salad's nicely cured and ready to go. And on the end was the garlic bread. And again, I didn't mention that earlier because garlic bread's garlic bread. However you want to make it, you can dip it in oil, put it in butter, sprinkle a little garlic. You can even buy it at the store already done. So that's a nice balance that goes with the chicken. So like I said, we have all this and we're ready to dig in. And boy, it smells great and I can't wait to eat.
That's right, and I'd like to thank our guests for joining us again. And Susan is going to join us here for a little dish of pasta, chicken, salad, and garlic bread.
Oh,
Here
yeah.
you go, Susan. Would you like a piece?
Mm.
Start there, and we'll have a little salad. And thank you for joining us here on Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. We'll see you again next time. In the meantime, go check out Chef Michael's website at chefmichaelleonetti.com or
That's
go
right.
to sandycastelandfriends.com where you can find the recipes for making this wonderful dish right there. And you too can prepare this for your family and friends.
As my father would say, bon de salud, everybody.
Bon de
Bon de
salud.
salud.
Thank you for joining us.
This looks good. This is great. This is terrific. A little macaroni here.
I'd like a little pasta there
Okay.
with a little marinara sauce
Okay.
or marinara sauce. Ah, yes.
Is that it?
Thank you. Yes, I want a little chicken cutlet too. Can you reach over there?
Yes, I'll get that for you. No
Okay.
problem.
There you go. All right, I'm set.
Thank you for joining Sandy Kastel and Friends. See you next time.